All right, we're at the home of Patrick and Isabel Vasquez. We did some work for Pat's parents a while back, and they're very happy with what we did for them. And we're looking to do the same thing here at their home. I visited them with them back in early September, and we had some need and still have some need. So we're finally going to be moving forward in terms of helping them out with the siding here. So we're going to be doing a full siding project. We'll be doing a conservative tear-off. We're going to do a fascia overlay and a drip edge replacement. We're doing reconditioning of the front porch ceiling and all the soffit, which basically means power washing that down, recalking and sealing everything, and then coating it just the same way we coat the Hardie. So that's kind of what we're looking at in terms of scope of work. We're going to do some ancillary painting in terms of the shutters here, and then also the front garage door, and then a rear entry door, single entry door. So that's kind of our scope of work. And I don't know if I said a drip edge replacement, but we'll be doing a full drip edge replacement. And we have 3 areas of the fascia that need to be repaired before we do the fascia overlay. So that's kind of what we're looking at. You can see here, just pretty straightforward. 8-foot wall, got a gable end here, a rake right there. Gable vents will be treated just like a window in the siding in terms of Hardie 1x4 and head flashing. We have a storm door removal and reinstallation, and again 2 pair of shutters here that will be repainted as part of the process. We'll remove and reinstall the storm door after we retrim the front door in Hardie. All this here is a good candidate for overlay, and then the porch ceiling here we're just going to paint and recondition. We will be doing a garage door wrap. You can see pretty substantial rot on either end of the garage door frame. So that will all be wrapped in Hardie. And then we have our above, this kind of little apron up there will become Hardie. Over here, just a massive sidewall. Retrim these 2 windows in Hardie 1x4. Retrim the gable vent in Hardie 1x4. And then we'll do our fascia overlay and drip edge replacement. And I forgot, on the corner edge right here, that corner's rotten out, so that's one of the 3 areas of fascia that need to be repaired before we do our fascia overlay. These these garage vents, they're going to go away. So they did a conversion on the garage, no longer need the vents, sheetrocked in, so we'll get rid of those. We'll pull away the electrical panel, side behind it, reattach, going to paint all the conduit. All these wires are going away. So Pat wants us to get rid of those. They just basically did a number when they came out here to install the cable, just running it everywhere when they could have just gone up through the attic. So it's kind of a mess, and he wants to get rid of that. So all these wires will go away, and he's going to have them come back out and run it through the attic. Porch ceiling, we're not doing anything under here. We will recondition the soffit, but we're not doing anything here. This patio cover, you can see this is one of the other corners, and then inside right under here there's going to be some minor repair work as well, specifically on the fascia. But we are doing fascia overlay. We will not do a drip edge replacement on the patio cover because we have some metal drip. So just fascia overlay on the patio cover. Now what kind of prompted this whole call is the chimney. So we got some substantial rot on the chimney that needs to be addressed. A full tear off on the chimney. We're gonna have to rebuild probably some of this side, most of this side, and then inspect everywhere else to make sure that everything's in good integrity before we put the sheathing and then the Hardie on. So we will do that with the chimney here. All this, you have some superficial like paint cracking, but other than that, we're going to scrape that down. And then basically here, again, conservative tear off. Mainly what we're interested in or concerned with is just cutting a skirt here, about 1 foot up, so we can inspect the base plate and make sure nothing's rotten under there, re-sheathe the wall, and then do all of our membranes and weather barriers from there out in terms of the Tyvek. Seam taped, we'll do all the flashing that's necessary, and then we'll do the trim and then the Hardie. And then coming over here to the last wall, which we started on, So you can see here again, same thing, just skirting All this curling stuff needs to get gone and go about 1.5 up, foot up with our skirt, and then everything else will be an overlay. Be getting rid of all these wires. All this RG6 wire can go away. Get rid of that. So that's pretty much what we're looking at, Pat and Isabel. We really look forward to helping you all out, and we appreciate you trusting us with the project, and we look forward to doing a great job for you. Thanks so much.